Well, I remember I interviewed Latto when she was still like 17. She had already finished the rap game.
Okay.
And she was like starting her career.
So do her thing.
Yeah, she was starting to do her thing. And one of the things she said that was kind of interesting that maybe you could kind of clear up was that at the end of season 1, she said she didn't sign the deal with Jermaine Dupri because it wasn't enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you turn it down?
Okay, so my dad has always been a businessman. He was an entrepreneur all my life. So he was so many different hustles, like I told you, drag racing, in the music, with the cars, da-da-da. So he always instilled that within me growing up. So I never, even though I was a kid in the industry, I never conducted myself like a kid. I took everything for what it was. I was never, starstruck or anything like that. So in offering me a deal, right after I'm off a hit TV show, mind you, I win a lot of money when I win the show, regardless if I sign or anything. That's from Lifetime. I win a lot of money from the show.
Okay, can you say how much you won?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I win a lot of money from the TV show, straight off a hit TV show. I had already built a fan base, a strong social media following. I'm already booking shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm already here. So in order for me to take a deal, it needs to be here. You get what I'm saying? You feel like you're catching the vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It would just have to be something extraordinary. And being that after I won the TV show, I took some of my cash and invested it. And you know what I'm saying? It's too many money flows right now. Like, I can ride this independent route for a minute. So if you're not offering this, I'm not even gonna sit down and have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was.
But then I interviewed Jermaine Dupri, and I brought that same question up, and he's like, "Well, before anyone gets on the show, they already signed the deal. So I don't know what she's talking about. I'm letting her do her thing, and I'm not really tripping. But she's already signed to me, so saying that she never signed is a little silly."
Right.
Yeah, all our artists are signed though. It's not even a situation of they don't just come on that TV show for free.
Oh, so she was signed before she even came on the show?
Yeah, they all get signed. It's just, a TV show artists when they go on these TV shows, they sign over their rights as, that's part of being on these shows. You ever watch American Idol and people like, Simon's gonna still put out this person even though this person doesn't win? They signed to him.
Okay, so you signed her ahead of time along with everyone else.
It's a TV show, so the artist, when you sign up for this is things that you have to, that comes along with it.
But she started putting out music independently.
Yeah.
Do you just allow that to happen because you're not tripping?
100%.
Okay.
I'm from the rap world, and I know how rap works.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And at the same time, I know that Vlad TV didn't know who Miss Mulatto was until she was on the rap game.
True.
So therefore, let these artists build up their resume.
So if you wanted to be a hard-nosed businessman, you could basically say, okay, all these songs.
Yeah, I could have. This was a while back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She was on the first season.
Yeah.
I'm on 5 now.
So my question is to you: when you get on that show, do you already sign a deal ahead of time?
It's a lot of paperwork with the TV.
Yeah.
So that's like America's Got Talent. You already signed up. If you win, you get the money we want to do. So it probably was that situation. But I want to know because I want to win. You feel me? I ain't signed anyway, so I can't even speak on their situation.
Okay, fair enough. Well, then by 2018, you got on America's Got Talent.
Right.
So what led up to that?
The rap game.
Okay.
They the producer, they was like, "We love your story. We want you to tell it some more to a wider audience, a newer audience." And man, my mama, she was like, "You got to do that. That's another demographic. That's another lane that you can go to. There's more fans you can reach." And so she was like, "Take everything you learned from the rap game and use it to tell your story." And that's what I did. And I did the song "Guns Down" in memory of my father and his legacy. And they was real interested in that story, how, he was a rapper and now I'm a rapper. I was able to do that. And that was probably the biggest thing that I did since the rap game. At that point, that was the biggest thing that I did. Because, it was such a wide audience and it went so viral. It had 60 million views and, the golden buzzer and all that. It just changed how people see me as a rapper from the rap game to America's Got Talent.
Right, because, the rap game, I mean, it's on Lifetime, but America's Got Talent's on like what, NBC?
NBC,
So you're talking about a huge, really an international audience.
Exactly.
You know, not to take anything away from the rap game because
Right.
they're doing their thing, but America's Got Talent is like 10
But yeah,
levels
because you
higher.
gotta think about like it's not just rap, and like only
Yeah.
a certain amount of people would listen to rap. Or you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Understand that most of the
Exactly.
people in the culture. So this was people from different cultures, and you know what I'm saying? They was watching. I'm on a show with magicians and dancers, and they falling from the sky and stuff. So
Yeah.
like it's different. Like you know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just a different audience. So it was a wider audience, and my mom was like, "That's just something you need," because she was like, "At this point, I'm not really like finna sell no records to the audience that I want to sell them to because I'm still young." My voice still a little scratchy, like, you know? So, like, going through that phase, she was like, I just want to keep you in the TV and in the eye of the people, which was super smart. So we did that, and that was history.
Okay, because you were in was it the semifinals or
Yeah.
the quarterfinals?
Made it to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, yeah.
And I got cut. And I was back on that, like, all right. All right.
Did you cry that time around?
Did I cry, mama?
You was upset.
I was upset, but I didn't cry. I took it on the chin again. Like now I'm looking back now, like, you gotta take losses. But then, like, I'm like, every time I take a loss, I'm thinking like, all right, how can I win again? You know what I'm saying? Like, how can I turn this into a lesson? So every loss that I took, it was a lesson. Like, it wasn't a loss because I came back and I elevated.